World champion of what? The United States? You know, the thing that hurts me the most is that I have to watch the NBA Finals and they have world champion on their head. World champion of what? The United States? Don't get me wrong. I love the U.S. at times. But that ain't the world. That is not the world. We are the world. We have almost every country out here fighting, thriving, putting on their flag to show that they are represented. There ain't no flags in the NBA.
So that's Noah Lykes. That's the runner. He's been in the Olympics. He's participated in the Olympics. He's a 2023 world champion. Just ran the 200 meter. And young man is kind of feeling himself. And look, I can make a Patrice O'Neal reference for almost everything because he had a joke about this when this guy is saying, well, how do we call it the NBA or American sports has an arrogance to it? Like, we don't play nobody else. We just play other cities. And then we'd be like, yo, the Lakers are the world champs. The Yankees are the world champs, whatever. Look, here's the difference between this. And I know some NBA players have gotten upset. Kevin Durant, Devin Booker said something. Damian Lillard. Look, it's the structure of this. This is the only difference. I mean, because track and field, because he's a track star, there's no, like, track and field league, right? So if you in his sport, he has to go and physically run against, worldwide competition. Like, with just last week, Sha'Carri Richardson, she had to outrun that girl from Jamaica. And she was in last place, and she had to outrun everybody. But she's going directly at other competition. And in this situation, you're representing your country. That's the infrastructure you're representing. In the NBA, you're representing an organization that resides in a certain city. Rather it's Dallas, Houston, LA, Cleveland, Detroit. The infrastructure is completely different. But at the end of the day, you are playing the best competition in the world. That's what the NBA is. And that's any league, really, but they recruit the best basketball players worldwide, and you see it now more than ever. I've talked about it ad nauseum. Name the top 5, top 6 best players in the league right now. About 3 or 4 of them aren't even from here. They recruited Giannis to come here from Greece. They recruited Luka from Slovenia. They recruited Jokic from Siberia. I would not have a clue who Jokic was if it wasn't for him in the NBA. Right? Because ultimately you come to the United States and you come here if you want to be a star in anything. Acting, sports. I mean, I was watching the Arnold Schwarzenegger doc. He was talking about how he had to leave the bowels of Russia to come here to achieve his dream to be a bodybuilder and ultimately a Hollywood actor because it couldn't happen where he was from. Right? So you are playing the best in the world. It's just structured different. You're not walking around with a USA jersey on, but it's the same thing. In a lot of sense, and I think that's why a lot of NBA players are mad. It's like, hold up, bro. We are playing the best competition in the world. Look at baseball even. Best baseball player in the world is Shohei Ohtani. He's not from America. He was recruited from, Japan, overseas? So, I mean, you are literally more than ever now. The NBA is playing against the best in the world. I mean, Jimmy Butler and them fought their asses off to get to the finals. They ran into the best big man in the world right now, Nikola Jokic, and they got their lunch taken. That's just how it is. So, I mean, this guy, I think he was kind of half joking anyway. But, they let him. And like I said, he's from America, obviously. He's from Gainesville, Florida. Maybe he's not a big basketball guy, and everybody, just human nature, they think that whatever sport that they're involved in is the most difficult. He's probably thinking, well, as far as endurance, overall health, track and field is probably, in his mind, a harder sport. Some people think it's golf, believe it or not. Some people think it's football, whatever. But in any infrastructure sport in a country in America, you are playing the best in the world. NFL also. There's no better quarterbacks in the world that exist that you're not seeing on the NFL level come in a couple of weeks. All of the best people that play in any sport They all come here for a reason. So no, Noah, I don't agree with Noah Lykes. I get what he's saying on the surface, but nah, that's not completely right at all. And it's actually kind of disrespectful. But some of the NBA players took it too far. They was really upset about it. I'm like, look, who knew who this guy was? Unless you really into track and field, I didn't know who this brother was up until recently. I don't watch Die Hard. I barely watch global basketball. I'm a Luka guy. I've not watched a single lick of Sylvania basketball, German basketball, Siberian, none of that. I'm just not that interested in global basketball. When the NBA starts, I'll be right there watching, because I want to see the best in the world, not just one of the best guys in the world playing against, him and a couple of other guys that are okay, that both of them to be from the same country. And, I'm good on that. But, yeah, Noah, you're tripping. And sidebar, Skip Bayless started his show today. It was kind of cringe watching him do the introductions. He introduced Richard Sherman, then he did Keyshawn, then he introduced Michael Irvin. They completely took over that show. They got Skip bunched up in the middle like a kid on a road trip in the backseat of a station wagon, and he could barely get a word in. I'm like, yep, they're definitely going to have to go to the writing board and get that white girl to be the moderator or somebody that can, bang the gavel or something, because that's just not going to work. But let me know what y'all think about Noah Lykes. Does he have a point? Is the NBA and American sports, are they really playing the best in the world, or are they just playing the best cities? Let me know what y'all think. Hit that like button. I'm out.